I did send out cards to all of you today. Well, actually, to your characters. So.
Well, thank you for the actual card, by the way.
I was gonna say, I already got the actual card. It's on my fridge.
Yeah.
Same.
The character card is in the mail today, and so there's a couple things with this. The card itself, I wrote a note to each of you, and that's just something from me to you. But there is a slip of paper inside, and the rest is part of the puzzle. But also there is like a wrapping around it as part of the puzzle. So the materiality of the card, some of the materiality of the card is actually clues to the puzzle.
So don't like throw out the envelope or the card or anything. Hold on to everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
I am also excited. It essentially sounds like an ARG. So
when you guys get them, I don't know if you want to open them right away. Might be fun to do it like next week.
Yeah.
I could definitely wait.
Yeah.
I could set it aside and wait for game night.
Yeah, I mean it's up to you. It doesn't much matter to me.
We can open them on Monday if you think that's best.
I mean, because you won't be able to solve it without the others. So.
Okay. I will definitely wait.
Do you want us to try to solve it like right when we open it? Like, are we having like a mystery escape room episode basically with these cards?
I'll put it this way: if you solve it during in game, that's fine. However, if it takes too much time, we can just move on, and we can solve it some other time. And when the solution does happen, the event will happen.
Oh, interesting. Okay, cool.
I love it.
Anyway, okay, cool. So last time, you got the grand tour of the Emerald Wild Estate, given to you by Fred, your resident garden gnome person. I don't know, concierge, I guess, probably the best word for him. And you encountered all kinds of interesting, different little rooms, including an observatory that's not attached to your mansion. Would appear to be a battlefield in a sort of pocket plane. There were plenty to drink, and there was topiaries that kind of moved. Lots of gardens and ponds and things, and the interior is all pretty much well taken care of, just covered with dusty tapestries and cloaks and covers and stuff. And Anolo has made a new friend with Ned. But then again, Ned has not Fred. Fred, not Ned.
Yeah, that makes us hurt.
Yeah. No. Well, Fred has not seen anybody or really talked to anybody in about 100 years. So here we are. And we last left off when you were in this sort of large circular tunnel extended out towards the coastline, and Fred pulled a lever and a door opened, and you had this breathtaking view of the ocean. And he closes it, and the door's shut, and he sniffs, and he goes, "Oh, you smell that? No, that's fire." I need everyone to make perception checks for me.
Perception.
Those words I long to hear.
12.
Fire.
Is it 10?
No, perception check.
16.
Mine's a
Okay.
28.
In true serial fashion, I rolled a 2 with a 2 modifier, so 4.
17.
Okay. So it's going to be, let's see, Thirkier and Brad, and and Alvin. Holy smokes!
Like I said,
it's the smell you're getting is reminiscent of flame, but it's not quite the exact kind of smell of cinder. It's not really wood smoke kind of smell. This is a smell that is kind of like singed air, or like ozone, or let's more closer to the smell of the air after a lightning strike. And so you three also hear outside this weird cacophony of animalistic voices. Like there's this kind of this choked, almost high raspy voice. There is this bleeding, and then there's this there's this large roar, but it doesn't seem to have akin to like a dragon roar, and it's coming very close to the where you are at the outside on the other side of this door. And Fred looks up. He goes, "Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about him." And he goes down. And he pulls the handle, and the door is open. And coming at you is a large 3-headed chimera. The one with a shark head, one with a ram's head, and one with a dragon head. And it flies over, and it careens in, and the lightning breath from the dragon cascades across the inside of the tunnel. I need everyone to make reflex saving throws.
No.
Or dexterity saving throws.
+4.
Oh, because Aura. Okay.
+4?
Mm-hmm.
17.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not mugging it this early in the evening. This will be fun.
Yeah, 25.
Need a 15 or better.
Well, it's not better than that.
I concur with that.
Okay.
Mine is also bad.
Okie dokie. Yes, I missed you guys. I'm just gonna attack you from the get-go. So
Yeah, no worries. I'm
Hello.
totally
Cool thing.
okay with it.
yeah.
It's the lightning breath you said?
Yes, the lightning breath. So those who are below 15 or no, lower than 15, you are going to take. Oh my. Whoops! I forgot I did this. 48 lightning damage.
Fucking hell.
As a reaction, I'm casting Absorb Elements.
And the rest of you who make the save take 24 lightning damage. As it sort of spirals around this inside of the tube, reflecting and bouncing and arcing back and forth. So that's why some of you got really just singed, and some of you just kind of get this little bit.
This is a spell?
No, it's a breath weapon.
Ow.
Because it's a dragon head.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it makes perfect sense when you think about it.
And then it kind of swoops in and lands right behind Fred. And Fred looks up and goes, "Oh, hey, Timmy!"
Mm-hmm.
But Timmy, you shouldn't be doing that. We talked about this. He's looking, and then you see this just the ram head going, and then the dragon head kind of just snake around like serpentine like. Oh, I gotta change the music. What am I doing? This is silly. This is not the right music. And then he's like, "Well, you sit down. Sit." And then you see this thing go, and just put its butt right in the on the tube in this tunnel.
So, Fred, if I might ask, how long have you had Timmy? And as Alvin is saying this, he casually punches a wall to burn off the excess because Absorb Elements gives you that. So he just lightnings a brick.
Okay. So as you expel your energy, it fades back into the brickwork. Well, I've had I don't know. Timmy and I have been around for a while. I kind of lose sense of time. I mean, he just showed up one day and I don't know. He tried to eat me and I stopped him. So we just kind of.
Oh, actually, that sounds like a relatively familiar story.
Yeah.
Who's hurt? Who's hurt?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds real quick. So myself and 5 others can take this healing, I'm pretty sure. Let me just make sure.
This is your new house music? Your home music for your home?
It's soothing after such a shocking development.
Hey.
Yeah, 6 creatures. So myself and 5 others. Let me just roll this.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Yeah, but like 6 of us got hurt, right?
I can heal myself a bit, so.
I think everybody got hurt, to be honest with you, man.
Yeah, everyone got either full or half damage.
Yeah, so
yeah,
give it to
everybody
the
took
full.
Pretty
damage.
much. Yeah.
Okay.
You
So
can
heal
skip
for-
healing Brad though. I'm cool with that. Brad needs to die.
Are you trying to kill him before the new year or after?
No, not really. Never. It's
Born
not.
to die.
I'm just saying, if you need to skip someone, skip Brad.
No. Well, I'm going to defy your wishes. We're going to make Brad a god, remember? So,
No, just the cursed item. The key. The ring.
The ring.
Sorry.
Brad
The
becomes the
ring.
entire pantheon.
Oh my gosh.
we're all sea turtles, bro.
Oh
So
my God.
cursed.
Yeah, next campaign's gonna get real weird. Okay, so as Fred looks around, he looks up at the monstrosity known as Timmy, and he just kind of pets him. He's like, "Easy, boy, easy. Okay. They're friends. They're friends, especially that guy." And he points to Anolo.
That's right. How long has he been a friend to you, Fred?
To me, I kind of lose track of time.
Is this thing a beast?
No, it is not a beast.
It looks pretty neat, though, doesn't it? I mean, it's got 3 heads.
It's made of beasts.
It's what? Made of beasts.
Oh
I mean,
yeah, see? And he points and he gets closer. He's like, "Okay, now Timmy, just give me a minute." And he like lifts part of like some fur that's kind of on the chest of the chimera. And you see the stitches? Check this out.
right. And did you make this thing, Fred?
Oh no.
Okay, cool. Who did?
Oh, I don't know.
Who did
Interesting.
what?
No, stop that.
The lights off.
Google just went a little bit nuts. Stupid Google.
Why, Anolo,
Right.
I didn't know you had a familiar.
Oh, dude, it's in my head. I speak to you guys with it all the time.
Sure you do, buddy. Sure you do.
So yeah, I don't know. It's I mean, I don't know who made it. He was just showed up one day.
Hey, Soot, have you ever seen anything like this thing?
Can I do a history check
Sure.
to see if I've seen anything
History
like this?
or Arcana, whatever is
Ooh.
higher for you. Or investigation. If you want to, depending if you want to get close, if you feel comfortable enough.
25
For which one?
for Arcana.
Okay. You know about chimeras, and they are obviously traditionally they have like a goat head, a lion head, and a dragon head. But it's not uncommon for different kinds of heads or different body types to emerge or evolve or adapt depending upon certain environmental factors. And you also know that some wizards have taken it as a special badge of honor or perhaps curiosity or just to see if they can do it to make their own chimeras.
Wizards make them show off, you know.
So,
That sounds
Soot,
about right.
is that thing made of 3 different beasts' heads? And, I mean, is it 3 different creatures in one body? Like head?
No,
Heads,
well, there's
3
three
heads.
different heads, and so you also know that each head has kind of its own personality, and there's often competition between the 3. And when a chimera takes up residence, it's usually to satisfy the dominant head, but after a while, the other 2 heads will get frustrated enough to cause conflict. The rest of the organs or the other systems are essentially one amalgamation of beast, except it's just there are personality differences.
Nice.
There's three of them, and they're one creature. But there are three creatures.
Clears it up. Thanks.
Very descriptive, yeah.
Fred, does he
Sure.
normally show up and just throw lightning around?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Hey, Fred. I don't know why I even bother to ask this. It's not really that big a deal. But is there anything else around here that could possibly kill us instantly?
Oh, I don't know.
Like
Nothing's killed me yet. I don't know. I'm okay.
Team Matt doesn't have a extra room in the basement or something, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I love this place.
Is there like anything else living here?
Define living.
You know
is
what?
there
That's
anything
a
here
fair
not
point.
living here
Well, there's lots of things that aren't living here.
that are
Well,
here?
Typically, are there any, say, undead here? Dangerous ones?
Oh, I'm not supposed to talk about that.
Okay, so the thing is, Fred, hi, I'm Alvin, Solomon Thorogood Falkirk of the Thornwild Falkirks, commonly referred to as Alvin Allgood.
Oh,
I'm a small druid at large.
Oh,
We're doing
the
full
name
names today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So my name, and he kind of bows deeply, is Loopadoop Dirt Knuckle Feddlefin the Fourth.
So you're telling me there's been 3 other people, progenitors of yours, before you that bore the same name?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Please type that
Fine.
out
No, it's
because
fine.
I want it emblazoned on a shield someday
Hold on.
over my
She's-
mantle.
She's muted, but from the other room I hear loop.
God damn, it was so close to not
I'm sorry.
cracking.
I was so close to not breaking too.
Oh, it's really hard sometimes.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's cool, man.
there.
I just named a gangster Big Papa Fungus yesterday. So.
Yes, it's
That was
Loopadoop
also
Dirt Knuckle Feddlefin the Fourth. But he
It's
goes
a
by
pleasure to
Fred.
meet you.
Yeah.
I forgot what we were talking about before the introductions. Oh,
I
the
know, my
undead.
name does it to people. I know. That's why I go by Fred. Fred is something that people understand. It's easy. When I throw the
Absolutely.
Loopadoop in there, people are just like, what?
Oh, I know. It really throws you for a loopadoop.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
apologize, Fred.
I think we know
That's
the
why
episode
I
title.
go by Alvin Allgood mostly. It takes less time.
So you were
The
saying?
undead that you're not supposed to talk about, we're going to
Oh,
have
yeah.
to talk about that.
No, we're not.
Mm-hmm. I am going to have to disagree with you on this point. Maybe not now, but we are going to have to talk about the undead.
Like, what if we don't talk about it and you just show it to us?
I
No
can't- I don't
talking
do it either.
involved.
Are you contractually obligated in any way to not discuss the undead with us?
Define a contract.
Do you have any agreement, verbal or written, that you have agreed to with one or more other parties that prevent you from discussing the undead with us?
Maybe.
Fair enough. I'm going to be at my tree. And upon saying that, Alvin wild shapes into a sparrow and flies to his oak tree.
Okay. Seeing Alvin, the only other person that Andrew regards perhaps as an intellect, he looks around. Hey, Tyrael, what do you think we could get from this place?
You're not going to sell it. This
Yeah,
is
I
the
think you should
best
sell it.
house.
So
We just got electrified.
if we were going to sell it, we would at least have to rehome Timmy. And I'm not sure if that would sit well with Fred or Timmy. So, what do you think about that, bud?
Hard Timmy.
Timmy could like
I
protect
think
the
we put up
place.
the ad as is, and then we're good.
I can see the appeal. I mean, it's great, spacious halls and stuff. Look how big it is.
Yeah, that's why we should keep it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I totally agree. I think we should keep it because it's pretty dark and scary in places. Listen, I'm totally going down in that undead thing sometime.
We keep this place. People are going to mistake us for the bad guys, and we already have a little bit of trouble proving we're the good guys.
It's okay. We'll
Sometimes.
just hire a couple monsters to guard the place, and set
like
a couple
Timmy.
traps.
We already have one.
Yeah.
Their Kier likes Timmy. He just likes to play rough. I would like to play with the Chimera.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Like, a little roughhouse play.
Did we
Like, they're so
find Thurkir a
playful.
puppy?
Animal handling check, please.
+1. Oh, 17 + 1's an 18. Yeah.
Oh my. Okay.
I might actually pull it off. I
So
intended
how
to
do you
fail.
approach Timmy? What are you trying to do?
I guess I go up to one of the heads and have something in my hand for it to grab onto, like pull. I'll do a little tug of war with it.
Okay. So you go
Like
up
a-
to
like a log.
which head do you want? You want to go the shark head?
Let's get like an entire log, so they can all bite onto it, like
Okay.
like a big part of a tree.
Okay, so you look through your pack and you're like, you pull out this huge thing, like a large bar, and all three heads just kind of go, and they chomp down on it. Make a strength check for me.
12 plus my strength check is
I rolled a
5.
1.
Oh my god, they're just letting me win.
Oh yeah, like, and they just let go, and you're like, whew, you pull the log back real quick. Yeah, and they're just like. So they're definitely just kind of looking at you and kind of more engaged, and you see his body posture kind of get down a little bit. The tail comes up, kind of starts wagging, and you realize the tail is like a little different as well. It's like it's a snake tail, but it's definitely not like a snake that you've really seen before. Not around in these parts, I should put it that way. It looks more like the big cobra kind of thing, like the what is that? I don't know.
Hooded cobra.
Are you talking
Cool
big
thing in the
cobras?
back of their head.
Yeah, like a huge hood, and so they got a huge cobra thing, but the eyes are abnormally large and they're almost mesmerizing. So it kind of, and that tail comes back up and kind of playfully just dances around. Other folks, what are we doing?
Oh, Soot, what do you want to do? Do you want to go check out that undead? Fred, listen. You see, you might not really know me very well, but the thing is, I'm what you would call the protector of these guys, right? Like, I wear the big stuff, I take the big hits. I definitely need you to show me those undead.
And Thurkir is the protector of the protector.
Well, he can take that. He's definitely, look at him. He's playing with a giant dog.
Yes.
So anyway, you're going to need to take Soot and I mean, we won't talk. And quite frankly, I don't really know what I'm looking at when I look at it, unless it's trying to come at me and stuff. So we want to go check that out.
No, I can't do that.
Yeah, okay, so listen, you can, but maybe can you tell me where it is?
Nope.
Darn it. I thought that was going to work.
Thurkir can tell you, but he's not going to.
No, I thought you had that ability too, as a paladin.
Well, see, I'm kind of a different type. I don't think I can turn the undead. I can smell good,
Yeah,
but I can't turn undead.
no, but can you detect them?
I don't think so. I can detect good and evil. That's it.
Detect evil and good, like the actual spell?
No, it's
Does-
like a what?
Well, I think Brad can cast it. I gotta double check that he might have to prepare it and do it tomorrow.
nature.
But it does detect evil and good. Does celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, and undead and aberrations. So if it's the
Oh, the
same
spell.
spell,
No,
that's
so
the
this
spell.
is
Are you just talking about the sniff?
divine sense is what I have. As an
Ah.
action, you
Oh,
can
the
detect
sniff.
good and evil. And then I don't have anything other than like protection and stuff.
I think it's just me and Alvin can do this, and Alvin already flew away.
Turn the faithless. Each Fey are fiends, so because I'm Oath of the Ancients, I'm really just like the Feywild stuff.
So Fred walks over to Timmy and he's like, oh, okay, we'll get you fed in a little bit. I can't do it right now. I got we're people. These are not food. Okay, so he's like, okay. Why don't you just go back out, and go fly around some more? Is that we can play later? And like the shark head just kind of looks at him. The dragon head comes, rearing up, and he goes, and leans down, and just licks Timmy. Licks Fred, jeepers. Sorry. And he turns around. He's like, okay, we'll let you go. And Timmy pulls the lever. The door's open. He shoots out and immediately careens down and flies like a needle towards the ocean rocks below. Anybody who's looking will just see him disappear into the water. And Fred turns around and goes, yeah, I'll just leave the door open for him. Okay, let's go. And he just starts walking.
We'll totally find the undead thing, right?
Well, totally, right? I mean,
yeah, maybe not now, but we're gonna get it, right?
Like tomorrow, I can do it, bros. I just need to think and pray a little.
I think it's something we should know about.
So we absolutely need to know about that thing.
I mean, we own the property, right? I mean,
question is, Fred's gone, right? You said, Matt?
Yeah.
So is Fred going to be a problem, though? So do we need to distract him?
I could put him in my. I could put him in my room.
if Fred can survive for 100 years, it can't be that bad.
It could be something fairly benign, yeah.
Fine.
No, I mean, the thing is Fred is really, really against us going down there, and then we're going to go down there. Do we need to, have somebody hang out with Fred, like Zarek or something? Keep him company, while we go perusing. I feel like he's going to get real mad. Is anybody else?
He just said he couldn't tell us about it. He didn't say we couldn't find it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's true. I guess that's true.
We own the place. We can do whatever we want here. If there's undead here, we get to see the undead.
I could look around all night like this, and I'll just turn invisible.
No, that's not the first time you've done that.
Oh, you attempt to be like, whoa, where'd he go?
He's just so cool, that guy.
I can do this for forever.
So, what other parts of this place? I guess, where did Fred go? He didn't jump down the hole, did he?
No, he walked back towards the basement, the official basement.
Oh. Get out of here.
Okay, yeah. Can I have
it's
2
cake
minutes?
Time!
Cake time.
Heck, you do take break.
Time.
I'm gonna get some
cake
drinks.
break. Yeah.
It's
I'm
cake
gonna
break
go
for
get some
everybody.
cake.
I just want lasagna.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Italian
basically like cake. Yeah.
There you go.
It's got layers.
It does have layers.
Okay. Well, thanks, guys. I'll be back in a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't
Take your
rush.
time.
Don't rush.
I
Don't rush.
won't. I will.
Okay.
Don't.
Jeez.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see you guys being nice to NPCs ever. Well, you're generally kind of nice.
I'm pretty nice.
That Nat 1 last night was.
Yeah, that
I
was
wasn't
killer.
planning on having that lady be super PO'd at Emmanuel, but I was just like, ooh.
Brad is nice to pretty NPCs and ugly ones.
There you go.
Brad nice to any NPC that he can call pretty.
At least we've been cool to kids. We aren't total dicks.
Fair enough. All right, so
Let's go steal candy from children.
oh boy. Well, give it time. You know, we can come full circle. Okay, whatever. So let's pick up where we left off. You guys are still in the tunnel, exiting through the mountainside towards the ocean after learning of Timmy the Chimera, Fred's apparent friend, and Fred has scampered off someplace, leaving you to talk alone, and that's where we will resume. Well, what are you doing?
Well, I was trying to appraise real estate values in the area, seeing what kind of coin we can make on this place.
You can make an intelligence check for me.
Oh, why not? I was only kidding, but 15.
15. Based upon the size of the manor, the amenities involved, you're easily looking at an approximate value. You know, because even though you don't have a lot of experience with this, you've seen similar homes or estates valued somewhere between 500,000 gold and 1 million gold.
So I was saying, we sell this place, we go get our own place, build it from scratch, just the way we like. It could be a little special grove for Alvin. There could be some tunnels for Thurkir to hunt in. We could even have a room for Brad.
That'd be sweet, bro.
Small.
But like, who's gonna buy this place? I don't know if as heroes we can just sell a place that might have like monsters in it to like we would have to tell them that there was some sort of undead. Like we got to be honest, bro.
I think the word "as is" covers bases, and someone who has the kind of coin this place can fetch, I'm sure would be powerful enough to deal with these creatures on their own, or with their small army.
What if
But it was given as a gift.
What if the unicorn gave it to us so that we would take care of it? You know, take care of it.
That's sort of a gift with strings attached. That's not a gift at all.
That's the kind of thing that happens to us a lot, though.
He has a point.
We also have no idea what it is yet.
I mean, so far this place has been great.
What if it's like the undead dog of like the old owner or something?
No.
And it was like left in the will to like stay forever or something.
Seems boring.
Like it might be fine. It might just be an undead dog.
Probably not.
Like, Brad's gonna head off and try to find Fred again.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what he's got to show us still. And Snow's gonna follow.
Okay.
Fine.
Listen, come on.
Okay, so as you guys are meandering around the cellar, you come back to the where the arm wrestling happened over the barrel. There's the wine, and you go back upstairs and from back behind the central staircases in the foyer. And Fred's in there in the center. He goes, "Oh hi! Oh, where's everybody? Where's Alvin? Is he here yet, or is he still hanging out in his tree?"
I think he's definitely in his tree. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I can give this to him later. What I have a gift for all of you. So, he pulls out from like underneath his overalls a box, and he pulls open the box, and inside are 10 rings, and each one has a different kind of a hue. They're all kind of greenish, but they're within the green and blue spectrum. So some are more emerald, some are more on the sapphire side, but there's a whole kind of different hue arranged here in this box. Take one.
Snow's going to reach for the most blue-looking one.
Okay.
What are these, Fred?
I don't know. Well, I do know. I just want to surprise you.
There's been a lot of surprises around here. I would like some assurances.
It won't hurt you.
Nothing wrong with some surprises. We've had lots of those that turned out good.
Detect
Is
magic.
there an onyx?
Detect magic.
Okay. So
Please,
there is no
please.
onyx, and these are entirely magic.
What's
They are
cool?
infused with what's it's kind of like a conjuration-ish magic, or yeah, you'll figure it out. Once you know what it does, you'll know what kind of magic it is. But they're definitely magic. Hold on, let me get this. I'll get the link.
Is there one that's like a seafoam green kind of color?
Yes, there is.
Brad is gonna be like, "Whoa, bro, you so totally didn't have to. That's so sweet of you. Brad doesn't have any gifts for you though." As
That's
he, like,
okay.
reaches in and grabs it.
I don't need gifts. It's fine. You know, you all are gift enough.
Soot checks his 8-ball, and then kind of does a little shrug and takes one of the rings.
Cool. So you start picking them up. Yo, put them on.
I seem to remember a legend somewhere about rings and men and elves, and it didn't go well. So there was lava involved, and can't quite remember that one.
There's like no lava. We're fine, bro. There's no lava.
Yeah, we're in the ocean, man.
That's only when the party has a halfling. Don't worry, she's away.
So
Okay, I take a plain looking ring, whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
Thick one, I guess.
these are all customizable in the sense that you can pick your own secret word your to activate it. So whatever it is, don't tell me except unless you really want to. That'd be cool. But you can choose your own activated word. But whenever you say that word, no matter where you are, it'll bring you back here. And then as you look down, you see like you're in the middle of this teleportation circle that is this kind of white, luminescent gold hue around you. These are Wander Home rings.
Wander home rings?
Yeah.
Whoa! So like, if I get lost in the woods, I can just use this.
Yeah, and you bring it right back here to my foyer.
Oh,
If I
that's
put this
super.
on, will I be able to take it off again when I want to?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Where does one wear rings? Like I have these huge claws. Do I have to wear it on my hand?
Oh, it'll resize to fit you. That's magic. It's great.
Oh, okay.
I want to get out some pen and paper and copy down the sigil sequence of this circle.
Okay.
I guess I'll put the ring on.
Brad's gonna put his on his thumb.
Awesome.
Put mine on my pinky.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Snow's just doing normal ring finger.
Everyone can read it, right?
No,
I put the.
I don't have
Google
access.
document.
You have the link set
What?
to
Request access.
people.
This happens to me too. Like every time I try and send somebody a link on Google Docs.
So when you go to Google Docs, when you go to the sharing part, click sharing link and let everybody view.
Anybody with the link.
Yeah. Just make sure that that's what the setting is.
Okay.
I don't even think the link will necessarily change. It just changes the permissions on the site.
I see it now.
I think I can see it.
I'll try it again.
Yep, there it is.
There we go.
Okay.
Yep, command word. All right, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, everybody.
No, that's
This
wicked cool.
substantially increases the value of this home, Mr. Amos.
Merry Christmas.
Hey. Nice.
It works
Thank
across
you.
all distances and planes.
Santa.
dude.
Oh, okay. Cool.
In
Thank you,
Norwegian, just
Fred.
so you know, Powers, in Norwegian, there are in Norway, there are gnomes of a sort that are called nisse, and they're like
the
the Santa Claus
Nissa.
kind of thing. Yeah,
I
the
love
Nissa.
Anissa.
I'm
So
familiar.
he's actually a Nissa.
I'm
a little
familiar.
bit. He's having a Nissa moment.
Neat.
Yep. So yeah.
Neat.
So you get to choose your own command word, and then no matter where you are, no matter how far away or what plane you're in, instantly back here. Unless there is some sufficient magical barrier or something already in place where you are to prohibit that. But that's the only restriction.
Very cool.
So if we're in a magical cage, we can't get out.
Oh, this way, if we all get split up, we can come back here, and then we can get back to wherever we need to go some other way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, cool, right? Yeah, these were laying around, and I thought they'd be useful because you're the owners now, so I thought you might want to come back home,
Were the previous homeowners like a huge family, or were they just like partiers and then they hand out keys to like their primo friends?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any spare ones?
Well, there's 2 left. There's 10 total.
Elvin.
Oh, Elvin gets 1, yeah. So yeah.
Well, thank you, Fred. These things are awesome.
Yeah, no problem. I'm happy to give stuff to you. Yeah.
Very cool.
Their Kier lifts his headband up and pokes a hole through the bottom of it and clips the ring, and I won't lose it that way.
Very fashionable. That's an interesting placement. So, I'm sure you guys are probably parched and famished. I mean, I could whip you something up if you want to go look around, or if you want to take a nap. I mean, what do you want to do?
I don't know.
Brad super respects you, Fred. And I certainly don't want to start our budding relationship off with lies. So Brad wants to be super open and honest with you. Brad is totally gonna try to find this undead thing. Whether you help or not, Brad is because we're gonna live here, and it's super skeevy to think that maybe there's some undead chick watching us sleep or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hope that's okay. I know it's sort of disrespectful to whatever creature or person you made an agreement with, but we didn't make that agreement, and we have to live here now. I hope that's okay.
I don't know how to feel about this. I'm not super thrilled, but you're the owners. I mean, I can't.
Is there any good reason not to find this undead thing and kill it, or
I don't know.
banish it or something? I don't know. Do you actually know anything about it?
Do you actually know anything?
You don't have to tell us what it is, I just want to know if you know,
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Aren't you curious, bro?
Not really. No.
Brad's curious.
Well, Brad, if you good luck then. And he puts his hand out for you to shake it.
Brad's gonna shake it.
Okay, you shake your hand. He releases. You get a pair of old socks in your hand.
Sweet.
Freddie.
Brad's gonna throw those away.
Yeah.
How far away is the closest town or village or city?
Oh, I'd say 50, 60 miles.
I'll never sing in the concert hall.
I don't know. It's been a while though. I mean, things. I've been here 100 years. I mean, things that could have popped up closer. I don't know.
Did we see anything on the flight in?
Not. You saw a few settlements here and there. Nothing that would be like a large venue. There might have been a couple villages, but nothing very large. And remember, you are also in a portion of the world that is unincorporated, so there's not a lot of civilization to be had because it's not on the jurisdiction of any of central authority or political entity.
You know, this is going a bit back, but we could technically talk to that estranged Feywild person and maybe negotiate some terms so she could help us if we let her stay in this like Feywild area we've got.
You
Was that
think
even a
she'd
good
bring
person?
those snails?
Wait a minute. You mean that
Oh.
person?
She was really
'Cause, like,
nice.
No.
She was really
Snail
nice.
princess?
Remember, she gave me the milk and everything. I told you guys she was so nice.
Yeah. Also, remember the giant things that she sicked on us on our ship?
Hmm. Yeah, but
So
she's
like,
okay.
it's weird. It's weird, obviously, but hear me out. So like, a little bit of meta here. Weren't the snails really good for the ship? Like their stocks?
The snails had magical powers, yeah.
She was
They helped
really,
repair the
really,
ship.
really bad. Really bad.
We left her angry.
Yeah,
too,
if
I
you
Are we
wanna-
remember.
having
Like,
an
really
off the
angry.
table discussion now? Because I've been trying not to talk.
No, yeah, like
he
if-
said meta, so I'm assuming that means we don't
Alright,
have to be in
Said
character. Yeah.
meta. No, hard no.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
I
like
don't
that's
trust
a
that.
great idea.
I
Also
honestly
just,
don't
hilarious.
remember a lot
Like,
about
look,
that
I'm
scenario.
not
now that I think
saying
about
that
it, but
Oberon was in the right. All I'm saying is that she wanted to invade the Feywild, and as I'm recalling, kill Titania.
Yeah, direct opposition to our boy.
So the Summer
Oberon.
Court are the ones we're friends with. We've not really met too many of the Winter Court Fey. So
she's only trying to do that because like she's been banished from the Feywild, though, right?
she's
like, if
been
we-
banished from the Feywild by Oberon, our friend. Ish.
And she's
So,
also
like-
plotting to kill his wife.
Okay, so
Again,
wait.
We don't, not super fond of her. Not saying we should, end her, but I don't want to help her.
And she's kind of stealing people's talents and stuff, which she's mad at us for stealing a bunch of contracts from her.
Honestly, I would love to burn her whole place down.
We could,
That's
okay.
more me than Alvin, though.
So like, yeah, Oberon never technically told us to kill her, but basically like just kind of handle it, right? Like,
Oberon didn't seem concerned
He
because
said-
he didn't think she'd be able to get back to the Feywild.
Yeah, he basically said, "Use your own judgment."
Yeah,
Was
he
kind of
said,
what he said.
I'm not super concerned about it. I don't think she can do it. Do whatever you want.
Mhm.
okay, so like, what if we essentially took her into hand? Like, if we didn't like the whole talent thing, if we wanted to like placate her and make her a non-threat to Oberon, like why don't we essentially make her our vassal?
You think she'd go for that?
She is a
Ah,
well,
Fey
I mean,
creature, and
we're-
we are powerful but mere mortals.
Okay.
I
There's
think we're
no
better
dead
off
already.
just staying away.
We got like unknown in this house. We don't want to bring known demon women or whatever they are into this place without that.
Also, since we are currently in the meta zone, I just want to point out that our little Fred garden gnome has like survived a Chimera attack. Like, I don't know how scary those creatures are, but like,
It clubbed
This
stronger
dude's
than
got a
steel
pet.
up there, yeah. Damn.
all right, shall we get back into it?
Yeah,
were
I was
we?
just kind of
That's
Yeah.
an interesting thought.
going a little wild there. I'm sorry.
So yeah, guys, hope you enjoy the rings, and I guess I got mine. He put up. He's got his on his ring finger, and he's like, yeah, I don't use it often, but it comes. It can come handy. And I'm gonna change my command word. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. So it's my new command word is gonna be a Nolo, and you see him disappear and then reappear.
One thing confusing, Fred. If you have to call out to him, and then suddenly you disappear. And then...
I'm gonna say Roy.
Because I know always where my home is. It's fine.
Don't you say that all the time?
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Sweat?
Oh, I was Nolo. Like, don't you say that all the time?
Right. Yeah.
Oh no.
This thing is, although I feel a bit queasy, it's like back to back. Right.
Another dear friend. Comrade.
Change it to rocks.
Rocks.
Okay.
Shit.
So, so that's gonna be for now. I mean, you guys have the run of the place, like we said before. We got kind of a little side conversation. I'm gonna go take care of a couple things. I'll be around cleaning and tending to some stuff, removing old cloths, try to make the place a bit more warm and comfy for all you. But before you go, I want to give you more stuff. So he, please. He goes over to Ander. Can I shake your hand?
Yeah, all right.
Okay. So he shakes your hand. Thank you. It's great to meet you. And you get as you release, you get a little silver 5-pointed star. Looks like a sheriff badge. Goes over to Third Kier. Come on, can I shake your hand?
It's claw.
Okay, can I shake it?
I guess.
Great. You get and he goes, thank you. And as he releases it, you get what looks to be a vial of earwax.
To go with my fingernail clippings. Yes.
Yeah. Snow. Okay. Can we shake your hand?
Sure thing, buddy.
Good. Goes there, shakes your hand. As you release it, you get a little stone block, but it just kind of floats in your hand.
Whoa, that's neat.
Okay. Tyrael, it's so good to meet you. I hope you enjoy the rain. Can I shake your hand?
Yes, of course.
Okay, goody. So as he shakes, you get a little sketch of a goblin, and then Brad. Oh, I think I already gave you something, but I just want to hug you.
Bro, I was gonna say bring it in. Let's hug.
Oh yeah, he hugs you around the knees, and as he releases you, you get like a little silver chain around your left knee.
Oh.
Soot, can I shake your hand?
Yeah.
Okay, goes and shakes your hand, and as you release it, you get a clear glass bottle with a dead Sprite in it.
Shaking it.
And oh no! Okay, I'm gonna ask. Can I please have a hug,
buddy?
It's okay to say no. It's okay.
But listen, wait a second. Yes, you can have a hug, but the kissing stuff, right. I'm sorry, no, you can't do any of that. Okay. Here we go. Let's go.
And like I'm gonna change my command word. It's not. I'm just cracking jokes. I'm just being silly. So he goes and he gives this huge hug, and then as you release, around your neck is a small tin can.
Oh, what is it?
Well, as you kind of pick it up, you notice that it doesn't make any sounds whatsoever.
Like if I clack it on my armor, no sound?
Yeah, it makes no sounds.
Nice. Look at this. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, okay. So enjoy. Andrew, did I get you? You got stuff, right?
Yes. Yeah, you gave me the badge, see?
Yeah, okay, good. Just
The sheriff
sure.
around the parts.
Oh, goody. And he kind of scampers off.
Was there a library in here? I can't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, bro, there totally is.
Yeah, I want to go there, and I want to start looking around in the library for anything I can find that might be related to Fred, former owners of this place, anything like that. I want like family histories, local politics, or whatever I can get my hands on.
Okay. How much time you want to dedicate to this?
Well, if the rest of the group isn't doing anything, I will work here through until dinner time or something.
Brad is going to take the extra ring and head off to Alvin's little woodsland area. Try to give it to him.
Cool.
Okay.
Does the ring not have charges?
Nope.
Cool.
I mean, how useful is it to
for the next
you're
minute,
gonna find a way to break it.
I want to run at top speed.
Oh.
And just be like, flamingo, 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 and just boop, 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 boop.
Okay.
I stayed to watch that much.
Yeah.
Until I'm just exhausted, and then it's just like.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Anybody else? Am we gonna help Ander or do something else?
Snow's gonna check out his bedroom, or at least around the bedroom quarters, see what they kind of look like.
You pretty much have the front of the place. I mean, there's every room is furnished pretty much the same. There is a very large 4-post bed with a canopy. There's always an armoire. Some have fainting couches, some have just armchairs. Most have fireplaces. A couple don't. They also have chests of drawers with linens and blankets and stuff. It's a very comfortable, posh arrangement. So it depends what you want.
Are there private privies or?
Yes. There are, not per bathroom, but every 2 or 3 rooms will have like one bathroom. So it's kind of shared between a couple of people, but it's.
I call not sharing one with Thurkir.
Yeah.
Why would you poop in your own home? That doesn't make sense.
Because it's cold outside sometimes.
Okay. Other folks?
I think subconsciously, as I'm enthralled by Soot, I'm just gonna sit next to him and watch him go on that beam of teleportations, like just straight up, kind of hanging around.
Okay.
Until the end of night or dinner time.
Okay. So
I think when we're done, like I'm gonna be like, let's go explore. Let's like look for the undead stuff.
Oh, Ander would want to go with you for that, but
Brad, just to remind you, Brad said that he can't look until tomorrow. He needs a long rest.
Yeah, exactly. But we could go, like, just see what we can find in this crazy place. I think that's the idea.
Yeah, there's spooky corners of this area.
Yeah, maybe we'll find nothing, but you know. I can't
After
imagine
claiming a room.
Which one?
So, Ander, do you want to spend some time, like right now, trying to do some research and then go look for the undead things, or
if they're just gonna mess around, I'll leave them to it, and I'll spend my time doing research.
Oh, we're definitely messing around.
Okay, so Ander, please make an investigation check for me.
Natural 20 plus 4.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Okay, cool. Oh, I believe you. No, I don't doubt you. So, as you head to the library, and it is floor to ceiling, just books, tomes, scrolls. It's all organized pretty well as you get a feel for its alphabetization. And it's also organized by year, and there's a chronology to it. And you start going all the way back, and you're picking around, and you see that the former owner, or the most recent one, was a mage, an archmage named Zedulus, who, as you start to paw through some of these journals and tomes and magic-y tracts, he was a specialist in conjuration magic, and very sophisticated, high level, high ranking stuff. Which, but then at some point he became interested in necromancy, and at some point, you found a diary entry that there was a reference to a woman named Sydney, who you presume to be someone he loves or cares about very deeply. Maybe it's a wife, maybe it's just someone who is there. And then suddenly references to her kind of drop out, or she is now referred to as her, or she's gone. And but there's no outward sign that something happened to her. It's just, or it's never specified what has happened to her, I should say. It's just that something did, and now she's just not there anymore. And you also kind of paw back and forth, and you're starting to see that she found something in the garden, some fingers to be exact, and that she confronted him about it. And he said he admitted something, but doesn't say what he wrote down. What that is isn't written down. And beyond that, in a sort of immediate history, you also get a lot of maps and geography and tracks, and his lineage goes back generations, as like this is his ancestral land, and it goes back through a few branching trees to names that are kind of bizarre, things you haven't really heard of in a very long time, that really don't have much recollection or meaning to you. But
what were they again? I'm sorry. What didn't have meaning to me? I missed the word.
The names of his ancestors.
Oh,
yeah. But there's just there's a bunch of them. It goes back at least 5 or 6 generations of people that he had related to. And then this was his ancestral lands. And that's what you get with a 20.
Huh. Well, that gives me an idea about what the undead thing might be.
What are you doing?
I will, when my time is done, rejoin the others at dinner time and give them this information.
Okay. So yeah, that's going to consume your time. Okay, so those of you who are looking around messing around for undead stuff, how do you want to do this? You want to search? You want to, or just sort of haphazardly stumble around?
Thurkir can cast Commune with Nature as a
Well,
ritual.
So wait a minute. I think the idea right now is just to peruse through the house until dinner, when we can all reconvene, right?
Yeah, we're not doing a serious
or we
search.
could just find it ahead of time.
Okay.
I mean, we could.
I mean, you could, Dan, scout it out. I'm not telling you not to do that. What Anolo intended to do is just kind of meander through the building.
Yeah, open up doors and look in places and
Taste the joint.
Yeah.
All right, that could be fun.
Okay, so those of you who are doing this, just make an investigation check for me.
Can I do this after checking out the rooms, or?
If you wish, yeah.
Okay. I rolled a 1. It's a 1.
An 18.
14.
Okay. Oh my
I am
God.
enamored by everything.
Well, this is spooky.
Okay, so
No one ever finds this stuff.
as you guys are like kind of looking around, Anolo, you keep like pointing out to things like candelabras that look out of place, or stones that seem kind of misshapen or weird, or doorknobs that are kind of not in the right spot, just like weird things. And the rest of the group's like, nah, forget it, and they just keep pulling you along.
Sweet. Okay, but whatever, man. Maybe it's time for dinner soon.
And so as you guys walk through the house, you don't really find much beyond like the secret passages that Fred already pointed out to you. The basic rooms. I mean, you open up closets and like there's some weird stuff. Like there's lots of garments and coats but then you open up another one and it's like just full of buckets. You open up another closet and it seems like just stacks of almost a plastic kind of paper. Just it's like just weird stuff just around, and it's not just that. If you go to like certain rooms have I don't know, furniture and configurations that is bizarre. Like just things that are just jammed real close together or back to back. And there's just it's just weird stuff. It's just unusual. It all seems pretty benign, but it's just a little like, really, where is this place? Like, what did I walk into? Kind of thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. Right. So, other folks, I think, Brad, you've wandered back out to the grove, and you are in the middle. Alvin, where are you?
Alvin would be sitting at the base of the tree. He's cast solid fog on the full 90 feet. It's 10 feet tall, but as soon as Brad walks in, the fog will disappear.
Cool.
Oh. So then, does Brad see you like right there?
Immediately.
Like right in. Oh, sweet.
He appears to be whittling.
Oh. Hey, bro. You doing okay?
Hey, Brett. No, I'm fine. I'm just super tired. Did anybody else come? Where's Anolo right now?
They're like searching the house. They're just like poking around.
Alvin holds up what he was whittling. It resembles a pipe. 'Cause I know that I've got a little bit of spice, and like I know it's only like mid-morning, and he just like casts produce flame in his hand, holds up the pipe.
Whoa, bro! Brad is so down. I'll tell you what, here, take this ring.
Nice.
Think of like a word you like never use, and let's just pop over to the house. These are like a super sweet gift that Fred gave us. Yeah, like check this out. Check this out. Ready? I'm gonna be gone in like a second. And he whispers into the ring, "Retrograde Nation," and
she disappears. And you rematerialize in the grand foyer of the Emerald Wild Estate.
Alvin puts the ring on his hand and goes, "Disambiguation?"
Yeah.
Brad, where did you get this ring?
Oh, Fred had them. He had like a whole bunch. Like we've all got them now, bro. We're like, all married. Except like we're not. I'm joking.
I don't think I know how ceremonies work, and I don't think I never said I do. Also, wait, can I go back or just the one way?
Just one way.
It's like just to the house, bro.
Oh, I wanted to introduce you to my Grove Guardians.
Oh,
I named them.
Oh, that's awesome, bro. We have tons of time for that,
though.
though. Oh, they can't. Will they be able to later?
No, not these ones.
Oh,
it's just the way it works.
You'll
like them though.
Understand
they seem
you
pretty
though?
chill.
Brad doesn't mind talking. Do they like understand you though? Because like Brad doesn't mind.
Understand. Yeah. I made them understand Gnomish today.
Oh, sweet. Yo, Brad will talk to the trees.
They can understand any language, but I have to pick it that I speak.
Brad is making a mental note that he's going to have to go into the grove and just talk to the trees. Like, if anyone walked by, he would look like crazy.
Well, no, they resemble awakened trees, and they have, like, carved druidic in their bark.
Oh, cool.
I mean, Brad still might look a little crazy, but...
Okay,
like,
so
want to go find Anolo? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, you guys get back. You see Ander come back down the stairs, and you guys are starting to reconvene back in the dining room. area to get some grub, so to speak. And so at this point, Fred wheels out a little cart, and on it is a carafe that's got this like a long spout. Hey, we want some hot cocoa.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'll take some.
Yeah.
Great.
You're too good to us, Fred.
So as he's walking along, he starts snapping his fingers, and like little mugs appear before you, and they start to kind of just float towards him, and he pours them all, and it, all the way down this, in a stream kind of thing, and he kind of just pushes his hands out, and they all float towards you. Enjoy my own special brew. Hey, and also I've got some bread. You got some bread?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing special about it. It's bread. He puts it down in front of you. Have at it. But if you want something special, I can try to make something. Or you said you had did you say you had a pizza guy?
Yeah.
Derek.
Speaking of, we should. He's not here with us, is he?
Yeah, he is. He's been here.
No, I mean he's on the ship.
We left him on the
right?
ship.
No, we've had him along.
No, we took him with us.
Did we?
We had a thing in the basement.
What
about the
happens when you
pizza.
take a week off?
Yeah, he was in the basement with us.
Oh, my mistake.
Okay.
He's just quiet.
So Zarek kind of like looms around. He goes, "Yes, they have me make pizzas." So yeah, Zarek has just been floating around, taking it all, and he continues. This place is nice. I think is the word that you would use. It's a nice place.
It is a nice place.
Now that you say that, Zarek, I like it even less.
Okay, so you guys, you all sit down, have your cocoa, you have some bread, and then Fred wheels out another cart that's got this like enormous like fondue set, and he pulls out this thing, and it's just got this melted cheese in it. It's kind of bubbling. It's got this orangish, almost looks like lava, but it is. He goes, "Oh, it's fine. It's just cheese. I'm not trying to kill you." And he's got a bunch of the skewers and see bread, cheese. Hey, it's magic.
It's almost like you're trying to fatten us up.
Wait a second.
No, I'm being hospitable.
Oh, I enjoy it. I appreciate it. Who doesn't like a good fondue?
Yeah, I know. It's great. Okay, so and he goes back into the kitchen, starts clattering around.
Brad's gonna follow him into the kitchen and try to help.
Okay.
Snow is super eating all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as I'm shoveling it in, I look at Andrew and I go, so I guess this may be the obvious, but these guys didn't believe me. But when we were going through this place, there was stuff all out of place here. What did you find in like your studies?
Hey, so can you keep an eye on Fred? Let me know when he's coming back in, or let Anolo know.
Sure. Hold on. And I'd cast Arcane Eye, and I just send it into the kitchen.
So as you look in the kitchen, you see that Braz has like got his hands in on a bowl of some filling, and Fred's like, "No, do this." He's like kind of pointing and he's seasoning stuff, and like you got really in the mix, like you're making some sort of looks to be a filling of some kind for like a bread or like a turkey stuffing kind of thing. But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
So I think I may have a lead on our little undead situation here, and I'm not sure we're going to like the answer. This place, the last owner of this manor, is an archmage known as Zedulus. Zedulus was a specialist in conjuration magic, apparently very powerful, very, very strong, but I'm going to guess near the end of his life, or maybe because he lost somebody named Sydney, a woman who was dear to him, he started to become interested in, anyone want to guess? Necromancy.
Oh,
I was going to say
Definitely gonna say.
wizard.
papercraft, but okay.
I mean, I'm sure there's probably a papermancer out there, but
You can get paper cuts from paper. It's bad.
paper cuts can be very unpleasant.
So, was he just trying to bring up like an army of undead, or?
Didn't find that exactly. One of the journal entries or diary entries I found said that the woman, Sydney, who must have lived here, she found fingers in the garden one day, and she confronted Zedulus about this, and then the only other entries were she's gone. So, like...
Why'd she get upset about fingers in the yard?
Well, you see, that's not normal for most people, so... You'll just have to take my word on that.
You're good at this stuff.
So back in the kitchen, we have Fred's like, "Hey, no, you gotta get your fingers in there. You really mix it in." Okay. Brad? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. He opens up this chest and you see this waft of like, it looks like frozen nests. A cloud poof. He pulls out this chunk of ice. He brings it over. He goes, okay, and he produces flame in his hand. He kind of starts melting it, and it's meat. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna grind this up and put this in this. Make sure you get your fingers in there. Really work it in, okay?
Okay, this feels super gross, bro.
That's okay. It's supposed to feel gross.
Okay.
That's how you know it's good.
Okay.
Okay, he cuts back. To the dining room table. Yeah.
Ander, old friend, do you happen to have any matches about your person?
Matches?
And Alvin is like super casually, like right at the dinner table, now that he's done eating, packing a pipe of spice.
I don't think I have matches. I have a tinderbox, which is sort of the same thing.
I mean, and Alvin like casts produce flame, sort of the same thing as close, but matches work best. Unless you have a wick, just a wick, not the rest of the candle.
All my wicks are in candles. What you got there?
Spice. I'm exhausted. It's been a really rough. Well, I mean, the last 2 years went by in the blink of an eye. Yeah. It's. I was thinking we need to unwind.
Yeah, I was kind of.
The undead are going to wait until tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I mean they're dead.
They're never going to come
Brad
out
said he needed to rest up and say his prayers.
Take his vitamins.
Do some yoga, which actually I'm looking forward to that as well. It's been ages since I've done my sun salutations.
Well, we got wine in the basement, and how much of that?
I mean, how much of this do I personally have? Not a whole ton, but
because the only spice I got were smelling salts.
Okay, so you see Brad exit the door.
Mm-hmm.
And
I let them know. Yeah.
Okay.
He's coming back.
So Brad comes out. He's got like, looks like this stuff. Well, you clean your hands off of what you were doing, and then Fred like kind of opened the door real quick. Goes, okay, meatballs will be ready in give me like 10 minutes. Okay, I gotta crank the heat up a bit more. Super fast incinerator thing going on here. It's good. And he shuts the door.
Brad's got this like look on his face that's both like kind of awestruck and grossed out. He's like, "Rose, I cooked," like that.
Please tell me you
Sit
wash
there.
your hands.
Yeah, like they were gross after.
Brad, please tell me you've got some matches.
Dude, you prepping the spice, bro?
I packed it already. Why don't any of us have matches? We're ill prepared. I mean, a tinderbox, sure.
Is there a candle on the table?
Oh yeah, there are a couple candles.
So that I just take the candle and I break it off with a candlestick and I go, look, give me that. And
Here
I
we go. Thank you, Anolo. The direct method. And then, yeah. Alvin hands it right over. Fresh on you, man.
I took it
Yeah,
from
okay.
Give me that. Broke the candle. Done it. Passed
Thank
it
you. About time. Shemini.
Well, you want to be all fancy about it. Gets the job done.
I'm sorry. I know that I look, and he gestures towards his general crazy druidness like this now, but I grew up in my parents made me sit down at the table and use silverware and everything. Why do you think I ran away from home?
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Thing.
Well, see, silverware.
I know.
No, yeah, I agree with you, man. I mean, I would run away from it too. It's too fancy.
It was the cloth napkins that did it. I was fine with the silverware.
Yeah, well.
And the fine china and the
Sounds
I
horrible.
think I share a disapproving look with Snow.
I know. Snow's probably so upset with Alvin right now.
As he continues, he's just more, and
they were always so concerned it was going to get broken. She kept it put away half the year. What's the point of having nice things if you can't use them?
Or a thing, like period. Like you have a thing to use that thing. Anyway, yeah, that's
And
very
then suddenly the door kicks open and Fred comes out with a tray. He goes, "Okay, I've got trollish meatballs."
Trollish recipe or made of trolls?
Yeah.
That wasn't an or question. It was an or question. Is it one or the other or inclusive? That sounded inclusive.
I answered it the right way. Yeah, it's fine. Here, put some down.
Okay, that's what I thought. Alvin eats one anyway.
Awesome. So, and it's a little rubbery, but it's got a nice kind of savory taste to it. That's kind of peppery and with thyme and rosemary.
It's actually pretty good.
So it takes one.
It's a spicy meatball.
Chews it like a bubble gum for a while.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Snow's going to try and fondue one a little bit.
Very nice.
I grab 4 at a time.
Oh, with the bread. The fondue in the bread. Snow, you're brilliant.
I'm not big.
And Fred's like, "Oh, I'm so glad you like it. It's I don't put my fingers in there anymore because it's really." He starts doing things with his hands. Shit's just falling out of his gloves, like more trinkets and things. But Brad was all Brad's fingers. So just give it up for Brad's fingers.
Helped.
Well done, Brad.
Good.
Well done.
Yeah,
these are
Brad.
good.
Way to finger your fings.
You finger those. No.
Look, I regret saying it,
Oh no.
but it already happened. That was in character.
There's so many things I want to say that Brad would say that I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, right?
Oh God.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
Brad now. I see that as Brad.
Yep, okay. No, but you gotta put Nicolas Cage's face on that.
So Fred's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go back in. I'll get dessert started, and I'll be back in a while." What do you do?
So the necromancer, yeah.
Right.
I'm guessing there's a underground lair, or transdimensional space.
Where's the necromancer, bro? What? Brad missed it all because he was cooking.
Oh, right. So I bring Brad up to date.
Yeah, quick recap.
I'm sending the arcane eye back after Fred.
Did that book tell you where, like, maybe he did his experiments?
It did not. I did not see anything in any of the books I looked at. I could look some more in the library, but I think we might be at the point now where we just need to look around. And these things that you found that were out of place, like what did you see? Did you see floating skulls or the disembodied spirit of a suicidal woman or what?
See, I would have noticed that. That was what I was looking for. He found all these little doorknobs and things. They're perfectly normal.
Listen,
Any bed knobs? Broomsticks?
See, they pick on me about it. It's definitely it was all over the place. It was like, they would have 3 doorknobs when there was clearly only the need for 1 or 2. And they probably, and I definitely saw one time, they couldn't see it. They thought I was out of my mind. But I saw a candlestick just against the wall, right? But not on a table. It was just no table, right? Candlestick. And they were like, no, there's a table because, I'm just telling you, it was weird stuff. Very not cool. Things that just made me think, I think I'm losing my mind. But then I thought to myself, if I lost my mind, I'd still have all of you because I'm in your minds. You know what I mean?
Sure you are, Nola. You're definitely in my heart.
So he kind of tallies off tears off and telling you those descriptive features of the surroundings and just how it is completely in tune with this guy being what was the other school of magic? Matt?
Conjuration.
Conjuration, yeah. So just a total whack job.
Well, I mean, we've already seen that he has a weird taste in decor.
But it's out of place is my point. It's like it's just meant to distract.
Did it
If that
mention?
makes sense.
Did it mention what race this Z guy was?
Human. Okay.
Oh, okay. So it's not secretly Fred.
Well, I mean,
Unless Fred's secretly human.
I mean, we know a dragon who takes the shape of a gnome.
And I mean, he's always dropping cool things. I mean, look at this can. And can I actually have that can around my waist so it's kind of like on my belt? Okay, cool.
Sure.
And I start shaking, and there's no sound to the can.
Yeah. As he shakes his, I pull out the dead Sprite and shake it around some more. I'm like, yeah, it's really cool.
I don't know that's humane. I mean, I know it's dead.
You want to talk to it?
Oh God, no.
Okay.
A little.
I'm more of a 7-Up man myself.
I forgot you could do that.
I didn't.
Shit, I did. I forgot.
Yeah.
I think about it all the time.
Okay, so Fred comes back out, and
I'll
he's
warn
got
everybody.
this, large bowl, and it looks like there's like a pudding, like a sculpted pudding, on it, and it's in the shape of this mountain, and the top of it's got what appears to be like a dragon head, and he goes, "Oh, this is the best part." He snaps his fingers. And the mouth drops open and spews out this blue flame. He goes, "Oh, and it's edible!" And he just he takes it and just starts eating some of this blue flame. Hey, dessert!
Whoa! Did I accidentally eat the spice already? Whoa!
Yeah,
I don't know,
Alvin
but I am all
100%
about
grabbed
this.
some edible flame.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Good. Enjoy. And he goes back to the kitchen. He's in there monkeying around with stuff, and you see him through the arcane eye moving things. I mean, clearly because he shouldn't be able to move, but he just can't, lifting up pots with his hand, and he is frankly looking through cupboards for something, throwing stuff out, kind of. Yeah.
So aside from finding this undead source, If we're going to stay here, perhaps Fred could use a hand. We should attract some people to help him, hirelings, if you will. People to run to town, which is apparently quite a ways away for food.
Yeah, he probably could use a hand.
And the company.
Yeah, I think he's been alone for too long.
Well, here's what I think. All along the way, that we've been traveling, we've met some really cool people. And it'd be great if we could get some of our favorite people to move into this sweet big house with us.
Well, the gnomes will be here soon.
Yeah, and it's kind of like what Teriel was suggesting with Siadra, although, albeit Siadra, she just gives me the willies. If we could bring some of our friends, maybe, wouldn't it be great if we could, I don't know. And I trail off thinking about our old friends.
No, I think you're right. Tuzard would think this place is awesome.
Tuzard would love this place. It's magic up the wazoo.
And Ned, she'd love looking around and exploring. And
I've never met anyone other than Nedwin who has such a fondness for trinkets. I bet she and Fred would get along famously.
Yeah, totally. That's what I was thinking about Fred when Fred was just pouring them out. Like, Ned would just be taking it all.
She'd never stop shaking his hands.
If they hit it off, I think their couple name should be Fredwin. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, I mean, that's my take. I mean, we could hire people, but we could also hire friends or somebody like worthy enough to stay in our place, like some other NPCs.
Oh, the gnomes could like make a little house and workshops and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll still need them to fly the airship, and we need to take that out, though.
And we can come back here to take it off.
Many of those gnomes started families while we were away.
That's
Perhaps
true.
Oh, we could have the families like
relocated.
Yeah.
A gnome village.
That would be nice. I miss being around more gnomes.
What's like the name of this building again? Like, it doesn't have a name.
No, it does. It very much does. It's the Emerald something.
Emerald Wild
we-
Estate.
Yeah, like what if we change this to like the Emerald City?
That
Right?
implies the fact
Yeah.
that we would be building out considerably.
Yeah, little gnome,
Well,
a
maybe
little
not
gnome city.
immediately.
They could all wear green.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Gnome
we
cities
all wear
don't need to
green.
be quite as large as other people's cities
We
on
could
account
get a
of
wizard.
And we could get a wizard.
I was thinking some humans, or even elves, or people like myself.
Elves
'cause
are nice too.
people like me, we don't often fit into either culture.
So, I'm not saying, Ander, that you would want your mother necessarily underneath the same roof as you, but it
Well-
is a large estate.
I don't even really know her. I would love to have the opportunity to spend some time with her. I think she's probably going to have to get back to the Forest Kingdom at some point, but
I would
Freedom.
imagine so. I can't wait to show this place to Mr. Bricks.
I could send home and have the other kobolds come here. We could start an entire tunnel system out of the basement.
Ooh, I love a tunnel system.
gnomes and kobolds?
Oh, yeah, usually not so great.
Why not?
Well, I'm fine.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
but
know, yeah.
we're like the
I
League
heard a
of
lot of
Nations.
stories when I was a kid that were, about kobolds finding us and destroying us and killing us. But
I remember there was stuff in books about that.
Yeah.
Well, the rest of the ones I know should be fine.
That's funny.
Third gear, what do you think?
Third Gears thinks there's too many people around already.
well, don't worry,
Scare
you
all
got
the
that
animals
marshland third here. Actually, on the subject of the animals, I think Thurkir should probably be our game warden, if you will.
I don't know many games.
Oh no, I meant wild game. The animals. I think you should take care of the animals.
Oh, I will take care of them.
Make sure they're not overhunted.
Right. Make sure they're not overhunted. That's what a game warden tends to do.
And releases, predators, right? Stronger ones into the territory.
To manage populations. I wonder if there's any grouse on this estate.
Anything's got to be better than this food. They cooked it.
I know.
Ugh.
And so Fred comes back out one last time, and he's like, "Okay, so this is a special occasion, and here it is." And he opens up a chest, and inside there are some vials full of a shimmery gold liquid, and he puts one in front of each of you, and he's like, "Okay, this is something that I found. That I think I've tasted it. It seems pretty good. I thought it'd be a nice way to toast and just welcome you guys to your new home and what you do to it. Cheers!" And he holds up a little vial.
Cheers,
Friends.
Yeah.
Cheers, bro.
Hi,
and he drinks it down, and for each of you, you get a sensation that you feel the liquid coating your throat, going all the way down, and it's a warming feeling mixed with a sensation of euphoria, and it's almost like you drank liquid gold mixed with diamond powder. Like it's all edible. It's like there's a sort of sense of lucrativeness of affluence that it's just like, whoa, it just kind of hits you, and each of you, when you touch something real quick, it changes slightly. Like you can now, for a short time, modify things cosmetically. Like you can change your color, you can change your dimension, it gotta be the same size category, but you can change the size category, you can change it, with anything within that size category. So like you can make a spoon into something different as long as it's the same size as a spoon.
Alvin fully and 100% pulls out the sickle that used to belong to Aachen.
Okay.
And he's going to change that from a sickle to a dagger or something instead.
It changes. The hilt is all gold. The blade has got this white pearlescence to it.
And then if I could still do it, back into a sickle.
Mm-hmm. It changes back.
Oh, I've been meaning to cleanse this evil blade for so long. I was afraid I was going to have to bury it.
Oh,
Does changing the thing's shape make it not gross anymore or whatever?
I'll probably have to consult the oracles. How long did you say this lasts, Fred?
I don't know. First time I've tried this stuff.
Oh, okay.
What's this first for a living?
Yeah, why wouldn't it?
I'm going to reach up and tap Nalo's head to try to make him grow hair.
What do you want it to look like?
Give him a pro. Give him a pro. Give him a pro.
Beard no low. Beard no low.
Yeah, just like the whole 70s vibe.
What about the mustache? The
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, the golden Tom Selleck?
I give him the Tom Selleck mustache.
And I think like, dude. And keep in mind, I just had like Spice with Alvin. I feel like this is the craziest ride I've ever been on. So like, I'm looking at Avis, or I'm sorry, Ander, and I'm just like, and I touch the brooch, and it turns into like a flapping bird on his chest, and I'm like, With the Tom Selleck stash.
With the stash.
I want to look over at Anolo and disguise self the mustache onto Soot as well, and be like, yeah.
Nice.
Anybody else want a mustache?
Alvin's like, can you make mine bigger or?
Poof.
Hey.
Oh, so then Fred turns around and goes, "Oh, look what I can do!" And he touches himself and he changes himself to a miniature version of a Rakshasa. Like, hey, this cool, and he changes himself back.
The tiger thing.
Yeah.
The evil
Okay.
tiger thing. Ooh.
And he changes himself again, and he turns out like this little miniature hag, the ones you fought ages ago.
Oh yeah. The I forget which type of hag, but I remember those hags.
There was the night hag with the nightmare. Yeah.
Night hags, right? Okay.
And-
Okay. All right. I got
this
one.
like permanent?
Hang on. Well,
it can be, I guess. I don't know. I changed myself back.
Alvin's gonna change himself into a miniature Tyrael.
Okay.
Nice.
And he's like, "Oh, check this one
Whoa.
out." He taps himself again, and he transforms himself into the first time you met Buick LeSabre. And then he goes, "I'm back."
Fred.
How-
Quick question.
Yeah.
Who was that you
I don't
just
know.
did there?
I-
Do another one.
Another one?
Yeah.
Okay. Change himself in a small version of Siadra, and then changes back.
How the hell does he know who these
Okay.
people are?
Do you like read minds, bro? Because I've totally seen that chick before, and if you've never left here, that makes like no sense.
I don't know. I it just seemed like the right thing to do because I had an image in my head and I don't know where it came from, but it appeared there.
That's very interesting, Fred.
He looks over at Ander and he goes, "See, we changed into a little small version of your mom," and he changes back.
Hey, there's a line, Fred.
Ooh, hang on. Alvin turns into a tiny golden Tuazard.
Okay, you change into a tiny gold Tuesday.
Not bad.
Brad is going to reach to his back, like he's gonna go and get his great sword, and he's going to shape it so that it looks like a very pretty naked lady, but it's still a blade.
Oh, awesome! So it turns very curvaceous.
Yeah.
What you got there, Brad?
I think I'm gonna name it like Betty, like Black Betty, and like
she's
like
gold right now.
Well, yeah, but Gold Betty
What about
doesn't
Goldie?
go. Oh, I don't know.
The golden
Like
girl.
names are hard, but like, dude,
B. Arthur.
I like Black Betty.
Bam balam.
Betty, how about White
much
Betty?
furniture is in this room?
There's quite a bit. There is the long table. There's easily like 10 chairs on each side. Then there's cases of silverware and dishes and stuff. So there's lots of furniture around.
So
I like
Alvin
Lady
wants to
Killer.
go find
my
like
God.
a hutch or something
Okay.
kind of big.
Okay.
And he's totally gonna turn one of them into like a big golden flexing Anolo.
So you see this hutch. So it's like, and its drawers are right here at its pecs.
Um,
whoa!
What do you
Yeah,
think,
all
bro?
the knobs.
Look, bro, turn Zarek into something. Like, make Zarek a hottie. Just have fun.
actually, I've already he pulls up. He goes, "I already used it," and he pulls up his book that's just strapped to his he's got like a little satchel thing with his book all wrapped in leather, and there's just a bunch of eyeballs on it, and they're just kind of like looking around, and they look at everything as. Now the book can see you.
That's weird.
Soviet Russia book reads you.
Where's that come from? Book read you.
While everybody's distracted, I think Thurkir would go to the darkest corner wherever you can hide and pull out his demon horn and turn it into a unicorn horn, finally.
Yeah.
Very
Just
nice.
kind of hold on to it for a while.
Okay, so
Where no one can take this one away from me.
very nice. So yeah, so this is a. I don't know. I feel mine wearing off. He starts to tap himself, and you see his face kind of change, but kind of just sloppily. He's like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna change it back." Doesn't last very long, but hey, it was kind of fun, right?
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
I was hoping it'd be permanent.
Sorry, not all magic lasts forever.
Brad's gonna very, very quickly run over to Zarek and turn him into a hot chick.
So, what does that look like?
What's Brad's version of a hot chick?
What's
what's
Brad's
Brad's version of a
version
hot
of
chick?
a
Oh,
hot chick?
dude.
Andrew
Oh
will
my
help with
god. Oh my gosh. Like
How about that girl you turned yourself into back in the Dwarven?
Jessica Rabbit.
Just
Rabbit.
Oh my god, no.
Never
Jessica
forget about
Brabbit,
Jessica
yeah.
Brabbit.
Except like less Brad, more, still's got like one big eye. It's still Zarek.
Oh, because Zarek.
Yeah.
So just one big eyeball face.
I don't know how Zarek would handle just having. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, don't give him too many eyes.
There we go.
Damn it.
Well, I'm afraid to click on the. Oh no, never mind. That's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah. So as you see this, Zarek from was like, and he just his form changes into the shapely, red-haired, flowing, one-eyed, buxom beauty, and he's like, except since the magic is kind of wearing off, instead of arms, you got like little eye stalks for arms floating around, and he's like, and just and then he changes back.
Oh, that's a shame, bro. We
Real
could have
shame.
totally hit the town.
It's okay, Zarek. You're fine just the way you are.
He is? I mean, he is.
Thanks. So then, outside, you hear the familiar rumblings of your airship approaching. And you hear it descending, landing slowly in the outside of the front, the front yard, essentially. And I assuming you're all going to go out.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go.
Oh
Mom!
yeah, 100%.
Oh, that's gotta be everyone else.
And you see, Shalandra is there. She comes back out. She looks around, sees you, Ander, stops, and just puts her arms out. You see the gnomes come out, looking around. They're like, "Oh wow!" And everyone is suddenly just taken aback at this mansion. And that's where we're going to stop tonight. I guess.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Birthday party episode.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Happy birthday.
That was super fun.
Didn't
It was
I didn't mean to. I didn't intend for that to happen, but here we are.
No, that was still super cool.
So yeah.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Well, I'm glad you had fun. I'm kind of surprised Andrew rolled 20. I mean, all those secret
That's-
forces come out.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Sometimes the dice be that way.
Yeah. No,
Figures
that's
he
fine.
knows
That's
how to
cool.
read. Damn you.
So I guess the mystery of Fred continues.
I'm starting to think he's a god or something.
Oh, maybe.
Huh.
Well, I
I
mean,
think
just because
Garl-
he's lived long and he's got cool stuff doesn't mean he's a god.
He doesn't necessarily have to be a god. He could be the avatar of a god, or or the representative of a god.
Mm.
I
He
think
could
it's just
also just be
weird.
Tom Bombadil.
But were you about to say Garl Glittergold?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because even though I'm a Sylvanas guy, all gnomes, almost all gnomes, are into Garl Glittergold. It's just a gnome thing.